Okay, so if I go to elements, this is where I can do permanent upgrades. I think these are permanent. Oh yeah, now I see +0, +3, +0 is this one run, +3 is my permanent ones. And so let's see, I'll just quickly go to my ship. Just get these going. So my science reset, of course. I do not have my ally anymore. Okay, it's a new solar system. Friendship slot -1 victory point. So I need a victory point to become a friend. Okay, so this is another level 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. This is 20 and I can go to 20 right now, but I think I might be able to research into the next one soon. I'm a little bit confused. I thought when I rebirthed I selected a scout, but maybe this is just information on what it looks like for the different ones once you reach the next age. Yeah, it's probably that. So once I have 5, I'll become the next. So yeah, I wasn't able to select the class I wanted to rebirth into. I just could just see the class that I would be once I reach that research level. And I don't quite understand why I can't just click on this and then research everything before it, but it should be fine. It's quite loud and I'm terribly sorry for that. I haven't quite balanced the sound for this game yet. I have catalysts to choose from, weapons without an ability, 3 different missiles, or 3 different autocannons. I'll just do 3 different autocannons for now. And then I have to activate that, so let's build one of each again. Delete these so I can have a bunch of different ones. And then wait for upgrades before I choose anything else. There, distribute everything. Now I should be getting experience a bit faster. And I can do another one, six different missiles, 6 different autocannons, 6 different scout class weapons. So scout class I've now learned is the 2nd age. I think because I already have the 3 different autocannons from the first one, I'll go for the I'll go for the autocannon one, just build a bunch of autocannons. And I can only get that once I have the autocannons from the 2nd age, 2nd class. Then there is this pirate I've already seen. So now it's just wait until I can beat the pirate, I think. I wish I could go out of this screen just to check. Oh, never mind. I wanted to check which missiles it is, but I can just see it in here. Sadly, it's missile time warp, since I chose autocannons for my catalysts. I was hoping for another autocannon one, but this is fine. Let's see. Increases max HP. On projectile fire, self-repair. Yeah, I don't think it matters that much which one I take. I'll go time warp since I'm going autocannon this run. I wish there was a very soft sound for the new when I get a new quantum, but maybe that would be annoying in the long run. Ah, so the scout level research requires permanent level elements and not elements this run. That's good to know. I walked away from the computer for a second and I got another element. So since this run I'm going for the auto turrets a bit more than the missiles, I do think I will go for the serval again. And let's assign it. Yeah, let's do damage since I have the missiles at the front with the extra HP. And let's build a bunch more again. And then I don't have any items yet, so it doesn't really matter how I place them. And then I will do the shift deck. Up. Invest all XP. There. Okay. Just 2 more buildings and then I'll start attacking the pirates and the rest. I also realized, since the items you get from battles just convert 1-to-1 into victory points in your re-augment little tab. Let's see if I can find it again. Add-ons in the Reforge. It seems to be 1-to-1. It's almost always better, I think, to choose items over victory points until you need victory points, and at that point you can reforge them. Oh, and I realized that my catalyst wasn't damage, it was actually an HP multiplier, so the autocannons have the same HP multiplier as the missile turrets, so it doesn't really matter which ones I take, except for the fact that the damage multiplier is 3 on the autocannons. However, a lot of the enemies seem to have armor, so it's nice to have some explosive damage. So I once again have a full ship, and at this point I have put the Servals at the front because they have most HP. However, they do have a little bit less armor than the Robins. So from the first row on I have a mixture of Robins and Servals that have a lot of health in the front. And I just have a bunch of different cannons here in the back, which actually I don't think I need. Let's see, for the catalyst. Oh yeah, I do need 3 different autocannons, I just don't need this missile turret, so I will replace it with another Robin since they have more upgrades. And now that I have a full ship, they're all level 20, I think it is once again time to start battling out my solar system. Now once I do have my solar system, I think I will rebirth again, since I only have 3 permanent elements. And I need more to go for the scout level ship, and I think I need a scout level ship for like the next solar system. So let's choose my directive. Since I'm doing a short run, I'll just take the experience and upgrade everything. Yeah, and it's time to battle my solar system. So let's start with the pirate. And I do seem to be in favor. Okay, so he is doing some damage to me, but I'm melting him at a decent pace. Not as convincing as I had hoped, but it's still looking decent. Yeah, it definitely seems to be better to focus on damage on one type and defense on another type, putting the attack in the back. But it works. So I'll go back to my ship, look at the item I got. Yeah, it does seem to be the different type thingy. So what I will do, I think reverting is free. Yeah, all shards. So I'll put damage onto. It's 2 to upgrade. Okay. Never mind. So what I wanted to do is put more damage onto the Robins, and then put the Robins in the back. However, it costs me 2 shards to upgrade to level 2, just like great people in the other game. Then let's see in the spaceship. So these have more damage multipliers. Just trying to think how I want to do this. Yeah, I'll just, I don't think I can really focus one of them on only attack or only defense. Since if I do this all defense, I actually can. Yeah, I'll put this in all defense. I also have defense from the, yeah, but it is diminishing returns then once again. And then this does have some attack. I'll leave one in attack, put the other in defense, make the front line autocannons, give this one the add-on, which gives it damage, and I believe, where can I read it? Neighboring damage if they are a different type, which would be all of the autocannons. I'll revert these, make them missiles. Let's see. Put this one here. So we have front line is defense, then we have this one surrounded by different turrets. With armor increase in the front. And I will replace this one with one of these, and I'll leave this one since it's decently in front. Yeah, I'm happy with this. So what I did is I have HP in front, a bunch of these with some damage in the back, this one with the item surrounded by autocannons with different types of autocannons for my catalyst, and then all I need to do is upgrade the experience. And then I think I am ready to start attacking the different ships in my solar system. I haven't declared a friendship yet. So I can get some extra victory points, but I'm not going to other solar systems yet. Can get some warmongering, exploration. Don't really see any very decent ones. I'll just do this one, so I have to sell fewer items to finish the solar system. And then I will start battling the other ones. Now this is going to be a lot closer, I do believe. Yeah, so the missiles are melting, but these have a decent durability. Oh, it's close. A lot closer than I wanted. So I'll place a few more servals in the front with HP. Okay, let's get the evasion item as well. Only 20. Whoopsie daisy. That is not fantastic. And the evasion one, I believe, was different modules. Different modules connecting. Yeah, each one is a different module, so I have this, and then I just need this one to be something else. Repair self, sure. And what I said was I wanted more of these in front. And then I will upgrade everything again. Now I hope this gets me there. Whoop. Why did it not? Yeah, there it is. Now let's see the next. Okay, so level 20. I'm a little bit higher level. I also have my evasion in the front. So far, okay. Maybe I should put this one more forward. Again, quite close. So I guess in the future I might want to upgrade a little bit more before fighting. Plus also I chose the element for, what's it called? Warp, which doesn't help me here yet. So as I said, I wanted this one in the front. Ah, but then it's not 4 different ones for this one. So I have 4 different ones. I have autocannons connecting to the sword. And then I just spend my experience and go next. This is my friend. This is not my friend. I don't see items on them. I don't know if they can have it. I think the last one might have had an item. That's going decently. It is fine, it is fine. Let's see. And go next. And this time I want to try and get the element from the middle. See if I can get it. Fold this one, fold this one. This is me. Fold this one, fold this one. Wait, did I fight all of them? Yeah, I think I did. I fought all of them. So, I cannot take this. I don't have enough battle points. Okay. Traveling here is a bit expensive. I could sell my items. But I think I only want to travel there once I have a scout class ship. So I will do another rebirth. I mean, prestige. Prestige. And this is 5, right? Yeah. Another 2 points. And actually use the points. Oh, right. Yeah, okay, I got them for the 2 that I chose. Okay. That makes sense. But now for research, I do have my 5 permanent elements. So this run I can go for the scout. So yeah, I'll do another upgrade session here. Once I have everything, I will show you me fighting these. And then once I have fought these, then as a scout class ship, I will go to the next solar system. But first, let's see which catalyst I get. Different autocannons, different skiff class. Skiff class weapons get 2 HP. Skiff class weapons get 1 HP and 1 damage. I'll build 6 different skiff class. And then let's see. Oh, I only have these yet. So I am going to enter the scout class ship for the first time. Now I chose the catalyst build 6 different autocannons. since I usually do a bunch of different types of autocannons around my Robins for the attack upgrade. So for research, I am going along the top row. And okay, so when I went into the new class, I didn't get an element like in CivIdle where you go into a new age and you get great people. But now I do have a bigger ship that I can fill up, which is fun. I'm going to build my first scout class weapon soon. And there it is. Let's mix it out. Awesome. I see that the passive ships have gotten bigger since I am now a scout class ship. Luckily the pirate has not got bigger, so I think the planets will also not have gotten bigger. So I might be able to just kill them all, and this time I might not take an ally just to see if I can get the skiff class element in the center here. So I researched the autocannons of the scout class ship. I also got an element for one of them, which is a ship that decreases the enemy deflection when it hits it. But now that means I have 6 autocannons. So I got my catalyst and I can choose another one. So 9 different catalysts which would require the next age. Different missiles next age, different missiles next age. So I'll need the next age for the next catalyst. So it seems like I get 1 catalyst per age. So I'm going away for a bit. And I'm trying to see how I get out of this game without losing my save. Whoops. I think I'll just export it. And let's put it in my backup file. I don't really see a button to escape the game. Could just be missing it, of course. Maybe because it's a demo, I'm not allowed to escape while saving the game. That could be the case. In a sense, understandable. Just play as long as you want, but then stop once you're done. In that case, I'll actually leave it running while I'm away and see how much experience I have when I get back. So I just got back and I got another element. This time I got the normal caracal and I chose damage. And I can fill up my map. Whoops, let's right click. I'm just filling it up with the gun that I have 4 upgrades on defense and offense. And I will invest all my new experience, decent levels. I think I should be able to completely destroy my current solar system. Anything else I can do? So the new catalyst is when I'm able to research into the Corvette class. I can upgrade my augment soon. Directive. So I need to unlock all tech and then I get another directive. So I'll need, let's see, 6 more quantum. Let's see, I don't have my add-ons yet. Okay, so I'll go through the fights. Let's see how this goes. It's probably very doable. Start with the pirate. Yeah, it seems like I'll destroy everything in this solar system since I'm one class above most other things. I see some new items. I do think I will go for the new items. Yeah. Scout class items. Okay, so if I beat them as a scout, even though they are a skiff, I get scout class items. That's interesting. So this is HP for adjacent of different series. So in this case I have a 30 series, series 1, see what the new one is, 76 series, okay. That's HP and I want HP in the front. So what I'll do is I will put this one here, give this one the HP item, and then surround it by the caracals, and I think this should work. Yeah, so they have a lot of health. We have a 76 series surrounded by 30 series. Then let's see what the other item is. Recovery diversity. Okay, so different ones from the equipped and the other. So if I want to cover these first 4, I should put it here, I think. And I must make sure that there are different models surrounding it. So for instance, this, see, HP3, HP2, I'll put HP3, 2, 3. So I have HP3 level, I have guns with HP multiplier of 3 surrounding this one. I think they should all heal themselves. See where I can find this. So HP diversity recovery. Different weapons model. So these are both AC 30s, but the one is A and the other is X3. So this one has it definitely. So where do I see this? I don't quite see it, since it says the equipped module recovers 10 HP per second, The adjacent ones also do it if the requirement is met. So this one should have it. I think they should have it, but I'm not quite sure if these two count as different models. And this one, since they're all AC30. But I do think so, since this says series, this says model. Yeah, okay, so I think the difference is series is the number and model is the specific model. So I should be good. Let's see if I have any XP I can use. I don't see anything else I can do except for researching, but I don't quite need this yet. So let's do more spaceships. Let's fight more stuff in my solar system. Yeah, okay, so they're all skiffs in this first solar system. Attack damage contrast. Wait, I think I just got... Yeah, okay, so I can also get skiff class items. That's good to know. So let's read them once again. This is damage types. I can put that in the back here, for instance. Give it this thing, and then get some missiles around it. This one is not needed here. And I just need some more missiles. So I will delete these and build some missiles. Where is the Robin? Okay. And then another new one, precision diversity. Let's read what this does. Precision strike and plus a half damage multiplier. I don't know what precision strike is. Projectile damage ignores target evasion. That's very nice. Different weapon model from both the equipped model and each other. Okay, so I'll put that on this side. Although it is nice if I can get precision strike on the bonus from this. So what I'll do is I'll put it here. Precision strike. Now I need different models. So one of these needs to be a different model. So where's the new one? I think I have a double new one here. This needs to be a rocket, so I need a different rocket here. So this one has rockets surrounding it, this one has different models surrounding it. So I think it should work. It has, yeah, it has precision diversity, precision diversity, diversity. Okay, so now I do have confirmed that different model works even if you have two, for instance, MS1s, as long as the letter or something is different. And now I'll just upgrade everything again. And go into the next battle. Defeated this, I defeated this. I don't have evasion yet. Yeah, I'll get evasion just to get a bunch of different things. Okay, so then evasion was different weapon model from each other and the thingy. And then you get evasion. I would like evasion in the front as well. So for instance, here. And then I need these three to be different, which I think they are. Evasion, evasion, evasion. Perfect, good enough. And then let's select all and invest and then go back. Yeah, so I asked in the chat if the game saves when I press the X on the window. I'm not 100% sure, so I'll probably leave the game open for a bit. It's a nice warp speed quality of life, that you can warp speed until warmonger is 0 or some minimum, so that you can do the next battle if you have too much warmonger penalty. So I think I just upgraded the add-ons, nothing special. So I'll do the upgrades and continue on. Yeah, so here I need another victory point before I can fight. I have 1, so I need to delete 2 items. See which one I want to reforge. For instance, 1 damage. And 1 precision. Now I have 3, so I can attack again. There we are. Upgrade again, front, back, top, bottom. Let's see, who do we still have? I think the pumpkin. Yeah, I should just select victory points if I'm going to immediately fight again anyway. So usually I select add-ons so that as I am idling, I idle a bit faster, but 2, 3. But yeah, if I'm fighting immediately, then I immediately delete the items again. And then I bop all the ships. That was another nice and decisive victory. I seem to not have learned since I immediately selected the items, although I am going probably to the next solar system now. So I beat all the planets around this solar system. What is this? New solar system. And now I can claim another element. An autocannon, kinetic. So I'm just doing autocannons this run a bit. And I'll fly to the next solar system here in a sec. How much does this cost? 5 victory points. Let's reforge victory points. 1. Oh, I only got 1 for 2, it seems. Oh, it says it here. Oh, maybe you can only do it once for 1 and then it becomes 2. I'm not quite sure yet when it costs 2 and when it costs 1. I'll need to pay more attention next time. I thought it was always 1 for 1, so I wasn't paying attention. So let's explore the next solar system. Let's see what pirates we have here. So we have one with a lot of Autocannons and missiles, it seems. Another one with a lot of autocannons and missiles, so I don't need any specific defense types. Then, of course, I think some unknown ones. Yeah, so it's starting to cost a lot of victory points to fight them. I see. You can of course wait until it costs less and then you keep your items. That is so logical, and yet I did not think of it yet. So now I'll just, because I don't want to lose my last item because I have to re-put them back onto the ships, I'll just warp speed until I get to 0 warmongering. And I see that here. Yeah, okay, so I'm at 4,000. So I'll be back once I hit 0 warmongering and I'll start clearing out this solar system. I just got another augment, which is extra XP, which I will take. That's very nice. I got my warmongering back to 0, so I am now able to fight some pirates, and it does seem like it is in my odds. So let's see how well it goes. I'm going ×1 real quick just to see what dies quick and what dies slow. Yeah, so the evasion seems real good. Might want to put the evasion in the front. Yeah, evasion is definitely better than health, I think. And I think wide ships are better than long ships, just because the bullets pierce through once they kill something and then they hit the things in the back. So I saw a lot of bullets just get wasted if something dies and there's nothing behind it. But yeah, the ship shape, of course, is determined by the game and not by me. So yeah, I'm definitely going for more evasion. And I will see if I can quickly swap evasion forward. So these. Which one is evasion? This is evasion. What? Ah, I see. So the item stays, but the turret gets switched around. Yeah, I'll do some switching around and then fight the next enemy. Okay, so now I have the evasion in the front with the high health turret. I also have my health in the front with, once again, high health turret. And then I have the HP regen behind the high health thing. Still damage in the back. So let's see if the next pirate goes a little bit better. So here we go. It costs 0 victory points because I don't have a warmongering penalty. And because they are pirates, I don't get a warmongering penalty, so start the battle and see how it goes. Yeah, so the evasion is really nice. Sadly, they also have evasion. I think my precision strikes should help with that a bit. Yeah, and just the sort of pierce through the middle is nice. So a lot of bullets get lost in the sides. Okay, so that was okay, not super. Always evasion, and I do like precision. And yeah, I'd still call it a minor victory, both like 33%. And I still don't have a warmongering penalty. I could get some friends. Okay, so I cannot become friends with someone I have declared war on. But I think I just want the extra element from battling all the planets. That is if I even get 400 total battle points. I need slightly more decisive victories here. Just looking at the bonuses for the friendship points. It won't really help me in battle, so I'll just declare war and see how it goes. About level 25 of the guns. Oh yeah, they do have items. I see a precision item here. This battle is going fine. I think they're all about the same difficulty, it seems. Maybe I should move my upgrades even further back. I'll do damage contrast because you have diminishing returns if I put everything in precision diversity. I'll just upgrade all my ships again. And let's see, I have one more warmongering penalty. I have so much warp I got from the directive. I might just use warp to not spend any victory points so I can easily get to the next solar system. Although I'll probably not be able to kill anything there because I don't have the Corvette yet. Let's get all the resale search so I can get this directive 30 victory points, a bunch of warp, warmongering penalty. Since I'm going for a shorter run, what I'm going for. I might just do a bunch of warp and then use up the warp overnight. See how many elements I get so I can do a bigger rebirth. Yeah, I'll get back when the warmongering penalty is back to 0. And then back to warmongering penalty 0, so I will go to the next one. Declare war and start battle. And yes, I was watching Netflix in the background. So again, the evasion is really nice. I'm doing decent damage from the back. So now this one seems to be going real well. What are these? Oh. This went way better. Just gonna look at what this ship was here in the map. Can I see what guns? Oh, it's real small. Maybe if I look at the pictures. Ah, they seem to have had a bunch of rail guns. Some missiles here. Now, what are... I have a lot of these. What are they good against? They are good against energy damage. Ah, maybe they had lasers. Let's see. So the pirates, a bunch of different things. Bunch of different things. Maybe they are lasers. Maybe he has a lot of lasers. And that's why it went so well. Just trying to see what lasers are. These are railguns. Railgun? Laser. Yeah, so I don't think he had lasers. Yeah, I don't know. It just went well. Maybe I just got some levels up and It helped. Let's go back to 0 warmongering penalty. And another. Very nice. Let's see what the evasion has gotten up to right now. So my evasion is now giving a 50% chance to evade. And another. With a decent amount of evasion, I think we should get through this battle. Although my evasion died quite quickly here. Once again, a harder fight. Let's see if I can recognize why. So what did they have? They had a bunch of autocannons, railguns, some missiles. And yet I don't quite see why it was so hard. Anyway, I'll just continue on like this. And I think now the last one of this solar system. Let's hope this one goes better than the last one. Although just getting it is probably enough, since the next solar system I think will be a lot harder. Oh, yeah, a lot of bullets went missed there. That's okay. Decent battle. What is this? I need to get at least 400 battle score, and I have 384. So maybe I need to get a battle score in the next one and then come back for the prize. So this is 10, 15, 30. I think this is the next one. But I need 10 to move there, so I do have to sell some items. See which one I have most of. Evasion. I don't want to get rid of too much evasion. Let's reforge one of the damages. Oh, keep not paying attention to see if it costs 1 or 2. Anyway, there, and then I can explore, and let's see what the pirates are like here. So yeah, as I thought, they seem to have corvettes instead of scout class ships. So that will be a lot harder. And let's see. Yeah, so I'm not quite in a place where I can beat them. I'm just putting warp on 8 since I'm... Oh no, wait, it carries over after rebirth, I believe, so then I can save it. I was thinking it resets after rebirth, so I might use it up now. But if it stays, then I can keep it for after rebirth. I think I might want to try and see what happens when I lose against a pirate. Yeah, I am quite curious what happens. For science, I'm just gonna fight the pirate, lose, and then see what happens. And then probably rebirth after. Back at warmongering 0, and let's lose for science. So what does he have? Yeah, so he has laser cannons, which I should be good against, but I mean, all the other weaponry should shred my ship. And it is shredding, shredding my ship. Defeat. Don't get to choose anything. Assign a peace treaty. I guess that's it. And I seem to not have gotten a warmongering penalty, but that's because it's a pirate. So yeah, you just don't get your bonus, you don't get your items, which makes it harder to get through the rest of this solar system. Awesome, good to know. So then I am back to the point where I can prestige. Now, since I have enough elements, I believe, I can go for the Voyager. Yeah, I can't go for the Pioneer yet, but the Voyager I can. And there we are. Got a bunch of things to upgrade. I can probably get to the next science. Let's see. 10 permanent levels, and I have 5. Ah, okay, so I just need to use them before I get them. Let's see if I use them real quick, what happens. So now, yeah, now I do have the 10 permanent elements that I need. I have 12. Awesome, so I can get to the Corvette this run. Yeah, so I think this run I will do without recording, since it's a lot of the same. Then maybe once I get to Corvette I'll start recording for a bit again. So I haven't researched a lot of the Skiff and the Scout, but I am at the point where I can get Corvette, and I think I'll just take it for the size. Since, let's see, at this point I've just been filling up my spaceship with AC 76 times 2 Ocelots, because I have a damage multiplier of 5 and I thought that was decent. And what I'll do is I'll just fill up the ship, not do anything fancy, then kill the pirates and stuff of the first 2 solar systems, and then build a nice ship for the 3rd solar system. I left the game running overnight, and I'm hoping I have enough quantum now to finish my ship and finish all the research. I also got some elements, so I'll choose the elements. Oh, that's a nice little animation. Okay, and I'll just choose the thingy-majingies. I'm choosing damage for the, what's it called? Leopard, since it doesn't do a lot of damage, it just does an armor debuff. Research. That's cool. Just a bunch of health. I'll finish my ship first. I'll actually make a couple of these. See how many crossroads we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Could make 10. Now I'll just make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And I want them where there is 4 autocannons adjacent to them. And then the rest I'll fill up with bobcats. Yeah. Upgrade everything. Level 32, that's pretty nice. And then finish as much research as I can. first directory, directive, because I finished all the research in the first class, and then I finished all the research in the Scout, so I should get another one, and then in the Corvette. I was actually getting a little bit close. But I just about finished it. And as you see, this is also the last research of the demo currently. So let's see what I get. More experience, warmongering, victory points per hour. I think this is sort of cool to have, since usually you don't get any victory points per hour. XP, victory points per hour, time warp. Oh, I'll take some time warp since it carries over after prestiging. Yeah, and again this carries over after prestiging, so I'll just choose this. And I think then I am ready to do my battles. I'll just in this first solar system show one, since it's satisfying to see with how much difference I win. Then I'll finish this solar system, the next one, and come back when I'm at the third. So let's fight the pirate. Yeah, you do see that it is very much in my favor. It is a very quick battle. And this one is new, the damage diversity. So I'll definitely take the new one. And let's see what it does. Oh, Corvette. This also seems to be a new one. Looks like the first one of the Scout class. Okay, so different weapon models for HP, and this is different weapon modules for damage. Okay, I'll just put them on my ship, and then well, on my HP in the front, of course. I'll put the items on my ship, get some diversity, and then come back. Got my damage, got my HP diversity. I'll do another battle, actually, show another battle to see if I get another new item of the Corvette class. And then I will go and play until I get to the last solar system. Yeah, so laser block matrix, that's I think the last new one. True strike array is also new, yeah. Okay, so true strike arrays, true strike which ignores evasion. Wait, what? So for the 76 series, true strike ignores armor, shield, and deflection, but not evasion. Okay, so it's a different true strike than before, it seems. I need a bunch of different series to use this. And let's see the laser block array. Okay, so I just need different sort of age weapons. Okay. And that is my new items, the defense in the front, laser block array, and the attack in the back with the true strike array. So yeah, I'll play until I get to the last system, planetary system, solar system. Just trying to figure out the names of the items. So you have diversity is different models, array is different classes, matrix is different series. So there is some logic to it, it seems. I've now reached the third solar system, so let's see how bad the pirates are here. Yeah, so because I left the game running for so long and I have so much XP, I'm still in a lot of favor over these pirates. So what I'll do is I'll quickly see if I have any upgrades available for this ship. Oh, I still have my warp on. And then try and fight one of these pirates. So I'll show the battle. See, there's a couple laser cannons, a lot of missiles, a lot of kinetic weapons. So it's a mix, so I can't really counter them very easily. Yeah, and it is a little bit closer, but it's still an overwhelming victory, I think. If I stop missing here. Okay, 66%, I'm guessing. 65 almost. Ah, yeah, I'm not at 100. Okay, so I guess this is a solar system we can also beat. And again, a mix of different weapons, so not really a counter that I need. And a slightly better victory. And now I just need to destroy all the different planets, and then I can go back to, I can see if the next one is available yet, or if that is not yet. $15. So yeah, I'll try and beat this solar system and then see if the next one is available, to see what the frigate class enemy ships are like. So I have finished another solar system, and right now I am going to see if I can get the multiplayer feature going. I'll invest all my XP, and then here, I think if you press on your victory points, you should be able to find an opponent, and I can gather intelligence so I can see what they have. And it seems like laser, kinetic, missile, so he has a bunch of different weapons, and he is slightly in favor over me. So let's see. Oh yeah, I can see all his elements. Research is 28, I also have 28, modules 70. So yeah, I have 2 billion XP and he has 72 billion XP. For the rest, we both have everything maxed out, so I just decline. Let's see if I still have him ready. Okay, so I have to gather intelligence again every time. 100 million. How come he has an edge over me? He just has a bunch of kinetic. I wish I could like look at the ship and then change my own ship and then fight them, just so I can like do the counters. Now I have to find a new one, it seems. And it costs me victory points every time. $72 billion. Oh, this might be the same one. Huh. I might just see what happens and then use my warp to get back up to enough victory points to explore the next solar system. So yeah, this is my first multiplayer battle. Let's see what happens. He has some items, a lot of laser. Yeah, so my defense is already broken. And then I'll eat through the rest of the ship quite fast, I think. There's a bunch of level 40 buildings. Yeah. He just ate through me. So let's see. I go to the solar system. Going to the next one will cost me 15, so I'll just let it run until I'm at 15. Since I am getting victory points per hour, and then look at the enemies on the next solar system. And then maybe try 1 or 2 more multiplayer matches. I had the game running for a bit again. I'm now at 20 victory points, which is enough to explore the next solar system. And I think the pirates in this solar system will be yet another ship class higher. Oh, it's 4 pirates here. That's interesting. Yeah, so these are, I forget the names, of frigate class ships. And let's see if they have more specialized weaponry. So I see some missiles, some kinetic weapons. I see very few lasers on this one. A lot of rockets on this one. So they do seem to have quite a bit of a mix still. And somehow it looks like I'm still in favor over them. I'm actually having a doubt if this is even a frigate or just a corvette. See what happens if I attack them. I'll quickly upgrade. I'm just going to slow it down to see how big they are. Can I see anywhere? Maybe it is just a corvette. Maybe frigates aren't in the game yet. So yeah, it does seem like I can quite easily beat it. Same here, it's quite a wide ship, but a thin ship in a sense. A lot of empty space throughout the ship. Now I'm curious if all these solar systems just go up to frigate, and none of them have a I mean, all of them go to corvette and none of them have frigates. Because if that's the case, then I can do all the solar systems before I do the multiplayer. Okay, but maybe the planets have something different in store for us. Okay, so let's go to one of the unknown planets. No, it doesn't really seem larger. I'm still beating it easily. So yeah, I'm thinking that it's all just only the first 3 classes in the demo. That means I've got a lot more playing to do. So yeah, I'll just fight the solar system and then maybe try some more multiplayer. I got some more augments from the new solar systems. I'll just take one of each at least, since I've got a lot of quantum, and just do this so the game goes a lot quicker. Okay, maybe paying 5 for 0.001 when I've already got quite a few. So it's an increase of 20% for 5 quantum. I don't think that's worth it. I'll just upgrade a bunch of them a little bit. I just realized I can keep trying multiplayer battles for free, as long as I keep waiting for my warmongering penalty to go back to 0. Now it does cost me warp, and warp does transfer over for prestige, so maybe you shouldn't do it. But if you wait for real lifetime, then it's free every couple of minutes when you're waiting for enough victory points to go to the next solar system after you've beaten all the planets in your current one. So this is another multiplayer match, and I think this time I might have found one that I will be able to defeat. Although they are quite strong somehow, I don't know why. It's 9 times HP multiplier. That's a lot. Okay, so what do I have? A 6. Okay, so I guess he just had a higher multiplier. Interesting. So I'd need more elements for something like that, or better elements, since I've just been choosing somewhat random ones, and I have a bunch of different ones now. Maybe also you only get elements for weapons you have on your ship. So if you only have one weapon on your ship for a long time, you get all elements of that one weapon. And then you can diversify later for your items, so that you have the right elements, and then later you diversify. I think that might be a strategy in this game. I should also use friendships a lot more, because now I've just been destroying everything so that I get the conquest reward, but maybe leaving one solar system alive for allies is also a good idea. And I feel like in the demo there's only 2 online opponents, so I keep fighting the same 2 ships which beat me, which doesn't really cost me anything since I'm warping anyway for the victory points. But yeah, once the game is out, I think that it'll be a lot of fun to have a bunch of different enemy ships, being able to win from time to time, lose from time to time. Or maybe you fight the same one multiple times in a row so that you can counter it. I don't think so. I think because I've already seen 2 different online enemies that it is random every time. Okay, I once again have enough victory points to go to the next solar system. Now in this solar system I do want to have some allies. So yeah, I can still beat the enemy ships, so let's do that real quick. Declare war, start battle. This should be easy enough. And let's get some allies. So how many ally points do I have here? 3 friendship slots. 3 on, so a bunch of victory points. Some XP for Corvette weapons. And I am at a Corvette, so that is nice. I think I will take that. Yeah, I won't look at them all. I'll just take this one. Okay, so it is for 4 hours. I somehow forgot that. Let's see, some extra XP, that's nice. This is some warp time on expiration. Victory points. Warmongering penalty per second. I kind of like this. Although I just need a bunch of victory points to get to the next solar system. Victory points on declaration, victory points on declaration and expiration. Yeah, okay, so I guess I will take the victory points on declaration and expiration, since I'm waiting for victory points mostly anyway to explore the solar system. And I will fight all the others. So at this point in the solar system, I'm either a friend with the planet or I have defeated it, which means that I don't have more to do in this solar system, and I have to go to the next. Sadly, this means, because I have allies here, that I won't be able to get the element from it, but I think that's fine, just to have some allies, which is nice, and I will put them on auto renew. Now I was thinking of leaving one alive to see if I can ally it once I'm in a different solar system, but I won't get more friendship slots since I'm already at 3 out of 3. So then the next one will, let's see, cost me 25, so I have quite some time to wait before I can go to the next solar system. It seems in this screen I only have 5 more to go. So yeah, we'll see. I'm at a stage of the game where it seems like victory points is the thing limiting me from exploring more solar systems. So in battles I will choose more victory points as rewards, since the items are almost not giving me any more bonuses since I already have them upgraded so much. And there's diminishing returns with each upgrade. And also I let my 2 friendships run out that don't give victory points, so I'll be able to see what backstab penalty is like. So let's first battle one of my old allies. Okay, and I'm choosing victory points now. Which means that I have now backstab thingy-majingies, backstab penalties. And where is my ship? I think backstab stays, so yeah, I don't think backstab runs out. So where's my other ally? I don't know if it's worth even fighting him then. Doesn't seem like backstab penalty costs me more victory points. I don't know what they do then. Yeah, I don't know what backstab penalty does, but I'll just fight this one as well, and then I have 2 backstab penalty. And maybe at some later stage in the game I will see what it means. And now, because I have enough to go to the next solar system, I will fly to the next one and see if I can get any allies that give me 5 on, yeah, this one, 5 on declaration and expiration, warmongering, victory, 6 victory points, 12 victory points, that's a lot, 10 victory points, it seems like 12 is the most. Oh, I have 2 with 12, whoops. I should not have done that, but what I can do now is I will let, where is it, my other friendship run out, and then I can defeat all enemies in this solar system so I can get the element. And then I'll put the friendship point on the 12 victory point 1. And I will also fight the pirates once I get to 0 warmongering penalty. Yeah, once I fought the pirates, I'll fight all the planets that I don't want as my ally. Oh yeah, and I do realize if I'm not able to get 3 victory points, it is good to get one of the items at least as a secondary thing. I see the backstab penalty is a cost for friendship. That is fine, since I only want, I think, like another 1 friendship. So let's do a quick calculation. If I get 12 victory points every time it expires, but it will cost, once I backstab the other person, say 4, then I get 8 per round from this one. However, if I can go into the minus on my warmongering penalty here, I will get 6 more from both others. Yeah, it's still better to get the 12 victory points. So it is time to once again backstab an old ally. Bop, 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 and there we are. Ooh. So now I should be able to get my element. Let's go for the leopard and give the leopard more health since I put them in front and they are just for debuffing. And now I should be able to get a new ally here, which gives me 12. I will go to 0 warmongering penalty just for the cost. Okay, I'm just going to click this, select the neutral one. This one will give me 12 victory points per cycle, and it will only cost me 4 once my warmongering is 0. So I'll get a net of 4 victory points per cycle. So let's wait a second, declare my friendship and auto renew. So now all my friends are around this one solar system. So all the other solar systems I can completely clear out for the element. Hey, this one is not yet on automatic renewal. Because it's only 10, but I think 10 is enough for now. Since if I do backstab him at this point, and I have 3 allies, it'll cost me 3 victory points per cycle. And so going from 10 to 12 won't be enough. Now also let's see if I can go to the next solar system. This costs me 30, so I can. And this seems to be a very small one, no pirates here. So I can just try and clear it out. See if the ships are bigger here. It does not seem to be the case, and the weapons are level 30. So it should be quite easy to get through this one. So yeah, I'll go through the cycle of getting warmongering to 0, killing a planet, and then repeating that until I have the entire solar system done, get the element, and then go to the next solar system. And once I reach the last solar system, I'll probably record me finishing the demo in a sense. Yo, I got into a new solar system and I got a victory point per hour augment. This is awesome. So I just cleared out my solar system and I think I'm going to the last solar system of the demo next. So I just need to wait for the victory points and then I think I finished the demo. So yeah, let's go into the last solar system. There it is, the last solar system, and I think the enemies will still be very beatable, just like all the others. Yeah, so the enemies haven't gotten a lot harder, still around level 30 weaponry. And I don't think I expect anything special at the end of this solar system, but I'll come back once I clear it out. The augment is pretty cool, minimum warmongering penalty, so I can go to minus now. So now that I'm at a warmongering penalty of -2, I'm wondering if the battles give me victory points. No, sadly not. I thought maybe a warmongering of -2 would give me +2 victory points, but that's not the case, which would kind of be a little bit too strong, I think. So I think I've gotten to the last battle of the demo. It's a level, they have level 30 weapons. I think it's the same class as I am. Should go nice and easily, and I'm just doing this at 1x speed since it's the last battle. Now this demo was for me a little bit less than a day. I think for most demos of most games a day would be a long demo. However, for an idle game I think 1 day is really nice, just a nice time to really get a feel for it. Now I enjoyed the game and I'm really looking forward to the full release. So yeah, anyone who did choose to watch this, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope once the game is out, more people will make YouTube videos so I can see how other people play and see if there's any strategies that I've missed. There probably are. So yeah, thank you, and bye-bye. And also, of course, thank you to Fish Pond for yet another fun game.